What's good, Relocation Football League fans? I accidentally started the game up early. I was trying to press the button to do the introduction, but for some reason I accidentally pressed the ready up. But you guys know what it is. It's game day. The Chicago Cougars hosting the San Antonio Dreadnoughts. It's week 7. Continuing here, the second to last day. Who's going to get their next win of the season? Chicago Cougars 4-2, and as for the San Antonio Dreadnoughts, one less game. They're sitting at 4-1. The ultimate showdown between two of the league's best dual threat quarterbacks, as we've got Matt Jones taking on Gino Gannon. Let me know in the chat who you guys got winning this one. Definitely should make for great games. Always great when these two teams meet up, especially the personality of the coaches. You can see Coach Roby there talking on the sidelines with his young rookie quarterback. Gino Gannon having himself a phenomenal year. Looks like a heavy favorite for Offensive Rookie of the Year. And as for, of course, Coach Frankie J, he's hoping to have another spectacular game from his young quarterback, Mac Jones. Will that happen? We'll have to find out. But let's go ahead, get out onto the field, and pay the bills. It's game day. Here goes the kickoff. Chicago sending this one off to the Dreadnoughts as he'll take it from the goal line there, and a nice spin move, still on his feet, taken down at the 22. And coming out onto the field, here he goes, Matt Jones, number 5, 7 touchdowns, 2 interceptions this season. Not a lot of passing yards, but hey, he gets it done with his legs. That could be a gift and a curse at times for the San Antonio Dreadnoughts. We'll have to see where it turns out to be here tonight. I formation. Play action. Looking to throw over the middle and a nice strike for a first down. He'll get this one out to the 41-yard line. And that's definitely how you want to start and how you want to see your quarterback start. Matt Jones, first play, a nice strike over the middle. Looks like it's connect on the dig route. That's going to be a nice gain to start the game. Both of these teams love to run the football. In the conference files, you got San Antonio Dreadnoughts ranked 3rd offense running the football, and Chicago Cougars number 1. 1st and 10, pressure coming, and down he goes for a sack. There goes that man. Marvin Woolfolk getting back there for a sack, and I believe injuring a lineman along the way. 2nd and 18. Pressure, and he's out of there. Slides to avoid the contact from Ed Ritter. He gains back the yards they lost in an extra yard. 3rd and 9. Matt Jones checks it down. Can he get the first down? He's close. And he's got it. Man, just by the tip of the pigskin right there. Kirby Britt. Hey, that's a nice read. Also, Matt Jones. Beautiful read by Matt Jones. See him checking it down, and Kirby Britt just lowering his shoulder, taking the contact, getting the necessary yards. Off-stack formation with the receivers to the right side. Matt Jones looking to throw. This one's going into the flats, and it will be caught, but for a loss back at their own 49-yard line. Loss of a yard on the play, 2nd and 11. The Chicago Cougars defense, tough bunch. Speaking of bunch formation to the right side. Here goes a throw into the flats and intercepted. Picked off, and it's Ed Ritter to the 20. 10-5, touchdown, Cougars, unbelievable. Wow, did that just happen? It almost looked like an alley-oop right there. Look at this, swatted. It's Marvin Woolfolk again. This guy is a beast. And Ed Ritter, the defensive end, showing he used to play a little bit of running back in his day, with an amazing return. Defense scores first. And Jerome Davis knocking it through with ease. 7-0 is the score. Wow, that's got to be one of the best defensive plays for a touchdown we've seen this year. Looked like back in the day, the Miami days, when D-Wade threw up the alleys to LeBron James. That was awesome. There goes a return from the 20, well, to the 20-yard line. Kirby Britt will get there, and definitely not the start that the San Antonio Dreadnoughts were expecting to get out to. Matt Jones, he looked great, and you really can't blame that interception on him. It's just a phenomenal play by Marvin Woolfolk, man, just going airborne. He looked like he deflected. He jumped so high, I think he deflected that with his helmet. 1st and 10, setting up the screen, gets it off, and here goes the screen man off to the edge, and look at the speed of this kid. That's a 1st down to the 30. Huge shout out. Let's get hashtag Mom Dukes in the chat. Got my mom here watching the stream. Said Mom Dukes in the house. TD. Let's go. Appreciate you, Mom. 1st and 10 here at the 30-yard line. Shotgun. Here goes Matt Jones. Throws wide open. There goes a great play to Malcolm Buchanan. Gets it all the way to the 46-yard line. Said Mama Smitty. Mama Smitty in the building. That was first time having her come through. That's awesome. I feel great. 1st down and 10 here at the 46-yard line. That was just wide open. A really nice read. Great yards after the catch as well. So a bunch formation here for the San Antonio Dreadnoughts. Well, not a bunch, a tight formation. Great blocking, and oh my God, look at the effort by Marvin Woolfolk. This guy's on his contract year, and this is why it's so hard for Rob Roby to figure out what he's going to do with this guy. He's just an animal. How does he catch him off the edge there? And there goes the defense, taking him down at the 46. This maximum effort every play from this guy. Looking to throw over the middle, wide open. There goes Lefty Wimper up to the 35-yard line. Was set to be a San Diego Crusader due to the trade falling through due to insufficient funds from the Crusaders. He's still on the Dreadnoughts here. And there he is making a nice catch to move the chains. If you are new to the Relocation Football League, first time checking us out, make sure to visit our website at relocationfootballleague.com, where you can learn more about what the RFL is all about and how you can join. Looking to be a player? Hey, we've got applications still open. They'll close at the end of regular season, so make sure to hop on that if you want to join the RFL College Series. Also follow our social media accounts as you saw there as well. But back to the action, play action. And there goes a wide open tight end. 1st down, Amari Fort to the 10-yard line. Amari Fort having himself one heck of a season so far. Nice reception right there. See right there, just another great throw by Matt Jones. He's really looking comfortable here on this drive, despite the interception. That's one thing that's really great, a really great trait about Matt Jones. And sometimes you can see him have his rough games, but when he has his good ones, man, he has his good ones. And here goes a handoff. And Javante Gilliam only going to be able to muster up a yard on the play. It's 2nd and goal. Now here under center, tight bunch to the left side where they'll pitch it out. And there goes Demetrius George breaking the tackle. Touchdown, Dreadnoughts, his 2nd career touchdown. Wow, what a run. Look at that, gotta make that tackle. And look at the acceleration after breaking the tackle. Demetrius George is really developing into a nice back here in this league, man. I mean, of course, not the traditional every down back, run them every play, and he is a nice change of pace receiving back for the Dreadnoughts, and they are utilizing him to the fullest ability. Extra point is up. It's good. We have ourselves a tie ball game in the first quarter, 7-7. We knew this game was going to be good, and so far, it is not letting us down whatsoever. Here goes a return from Ashton Boyd from about the 2 to 3 yard line, and he gets leveled by Reggie Wilson, the tight end on special teams. And for the first time today, coming out onto the field, here comes the sensational rookie out of LSU, Geno Gannon, 7 touchdowns, only 1 interception this season. The guy's also got over 500 rushing yards on the ground. He has had himself definitely a rookie of the year type of season start. But of course, he's in contention with his old rival and former teammate Marquise Washington, who's also getting it done there in his division with the Aviators. As they'll run the football here, and that's not going to be a gain on the play. A loss, actually, we'll get back to the line of scrimmage, 2nd and 10. And a handoff to Nard Locker with a mean stiff arm on Jordan Cohen, gets up to the 32. In the empty set, crucial 3rd and 3. Geno Gannon looking, throws, sideline, first down. Nice read. Tavon Bryson makes the catch, and San Antonio's going to challenge whether or not, if he had both feet in bounds. Looked like he did to me. Looks like a waste of a timeout here for San Antonio. And he even had a knee down. That is so bad of a call there by Coach Frankie J. I know it's not really you, but come on, dude. Did you really call that flag? You even threw it on your sidelines. You had the best view of the house. Loss of a timeout right there, obviously, there for the San Antonio Dreadnoughts. And here goes a handoff. And Marcus Knight not really getting much. Just 2 yards on the play. And back on the ground. What a cutback to Nard Locker, almost breaking free for the first down. A yard short, 3rd and 1. No problem, Rob. Yeah, those cleats do look kind of tough, man. And motion over to the right side. Play action, Geno Gannon. He's going to take off for the first time today. He's got the first down and then some, and he runs through the tackle of Nolan Angelo. And over 500 rushing yards for Geno Gannon. Here comes Mr. Brickman recording the bricks instead of the fans in the stadium. But anyway, a nice first down scramble right there. Look at this, the strength of Geno Gannon. You've seen him run through tackles a few times too. Look at that. That is one of the top linebackers too when it comes to laying down big hits. He runs right through him, puts that shoulder right there. Man, nice run. 1st and 10. Here goes a throw into the flats. That's going to be caught. Contavious Henderson out of bounds at the 39. We got more action on the way. Make sure to tune in at 8 p.m. Eastern as Rob will be calling another big game. This is a rivalry here in the NRC North as the Columbus Explorers will be on the road in Brooklyn to take on the Barons. 2nd and 7. Throw over the middle and an absolute dart. Geno Gannon 3 for 3. First down, Chicago. If there's one thing that I have to say about this kid coming in as a rookie, we expected both he and Marquise Washington to be stars coming in as rookies to run their franchises. And that's exactly what they came out here to be. But what I'm most impressed with is their accuracy. Both of these quarterbacks have been very accurate. And I haven't seen a lot of rookies come in that way. Here goes a counter run play. And so he'll get to the 17, no gain on the play, 2nd and 10. Jamil Darby motioning back to the left side. They'll run it, key block, and here goes Nard Locker trying to run through Jordan Cohen. Good wrap-up tackle. There's an injury on the play, however, as Zach Kowalski, one of their star linemen, is going to go down. And that's not good. I believe he was injured already earlier this season. He's going to the locker room. Not a good sign the offensive line of the Cougars. And here goes a throw, and he's inaccurate that time. There's a flag. Is this a late hit? Roughing the passer. Yeah, he definitely looked like he got blown up at the end of that one. As Friedman comes through and gives up a 1st and goal at the 2-yard line. Geno Cannon had the touchdown though right there. He gets bailed out. And look at this. Quarterback draw play trying to get in there, but it falls at the 2. So no gain. There goes Locker, stiff arm, and the Dreadnoughts defense are going to stand. 3rd and goal. Gotta watch out for Geno Cannon scrambling here. Empty set with a bunch to the left side. Dreadnoughts gonna just send 4 guys and somehow squeezes through the traffic. Touchdown, Cougars. Wow. This kid's amazing. Geno Cannon rushing in for his 7th rushing touchdown this season. That's incredible. Leads the team in rushing yards, leads him in rushing touchdowns, and he's got as many rushing touchdowns as he has passing. As the extra point is good, and the Cougars will take the 7-point lead. 14-7 is the score. Man, there goes the football. So they'll kick this one off. Huge shout out to Darius Dollars in the chat. You guys already know what to do. Put those hashtag ReloGang emojis in the chat and put hashtag ReloGang, of course, for the $50 donation here that Darius Hodge has submitted, my guy. Appreciate you as always with the donations and watching. Shout out to the whole RFL community here for coming through watching this game. This game is already shaping up to be a great one. Looks like we got ourselves another instant classic. This Matt Jones and Geno Cannon showdown, man. Just love to see it. They're going to throw into the flats, and there goes Demetrius George almost getting up the field for a 1st down. It's 8 yards, and that's the end of what I would have to say is one of the most exciting first quarters I've seen. I mean, we've had a lot of exciting first quarters, but that's up there as these guys were definitely trading blow for blow, making things happen. There's a motion. Lefty whimper. Oh, man. Going to be sacked on the play. Ed Ritter bringing him down. It's 3rd and 8. That is huge. He wasn't even supposed to block Ed Ritter on this play, but it looked like he actually gets helped out that he ran into him. And so Matt Jones, he should have found something real fast to get that ball off. He looked like he was just about to, but just did not have the time to release it. Even with the little block he got, he was sacked in 2.9 seconds. There he goes, throws deep down the field, and it's going to be incomplete. First target pass in the area of KJ as they'll bring up 4th down. Cougars playing some stellar defense as they did a week ago. This punt's going to be sailing in the air, fielded at the 39. Fair catch going to be called by Ashlyn Boyd. So back out comes Geno Cannon in the offense. These guys have looked explosive, and surely so has Geno Cannon. Empty set, the same set they were in at the goal line when they scored off the scramble. And Geno Cannon's going to scramble again, getting chased. And he should have went up the field. That's one thing that EA's definitely got to change with these quarterback scrambles. I mean, if you got that much space across the middle, they got to run to the open space. Only a 1-yard gain there on the play. Geno Cannon pressured immediately and has got to throw it away. Man, Eric Friedman coming off that right side completely untouched. 3rd and 9. There goes Gannon, trying to squeeze it in there to Jamil Darby, but broken up. That's great defense by the Dreadnoughts as they'll get the stop. Fair catch called. This one will make its way in the end zone for a touchback, so the offense going to get started at the 20. So another opportunity here for the San Antonio Dreadnoughts to tie things up. And how about this game, man? If you haven't already, make sure you smash the like button if you are enjoying what you are watching. Subscribe to the RFL today and become a part of the community. Look at Marvin Woolfolk, and still a great job. Look at this, a stiff arm. Amari Fort still moving. And I think this is a late hit on Marvin Woolfolk. Yep, roughing the passer. So an automatic first down either way. And he just comes off the edge so fast. I bet you it's tough to stop all that momentum when you already have an access lane that fast to the quarterback. There goes a throw over the middle and a nice strike. There goes Cam Jones. First down. It's his first reception of the day, and it seems like we talk about this every year with this kid, man. Got to get this guy the football. He's an absolute beast. Matt Jones, he struggled trying to find ways to locate him, and we know that Coach Frankie J has been trying to find ways to get him the football. Just for some reason, the chemistry between he and Matt Jones just has not been there. Handoff, what a cut up the field. Juke move. Javonte Gilliam gets to the 34-yard line. Gain of 6, 2nd and 4. There goes Kirby Britt. Gets to the 32. Dreadnoughts are on the move. They got Demetrius George in the backfield, and he gets leveled, but will get the first down. Man, what a hit by Sherman. And Sherman Friedman comes through and absolutely knocks the block off of Demetrius George here. Look at this. Oh, man. Hey, for a little guy, he could take some hits, man, I'll tell you. Man, that was nasty. Trips to the right side, setting up the screen. There goes Demetrius George, gets a key block, and there he goes, first down. Can't break the tackle of Markel Wilcox, but that will move the chains once again. Dreadnoughts are in the red zone, and man, this is such a great game right now. It's playing out exactly kind of how we expected it to. Both the quarterbacks balling out. We're seeing them even mix in the pass game. And they've looked good so far. I formation. And here goes Gilliam. Nice run as he gets inside the 10 to the 7. Tight formation. They need 2 yards. Handoff. Another cut up the field. 1st and goal. Dreadnoughts. What a run. And the way these guys utilize their backs, I have to say, is amongst the best in the league. And look at this run. End zone. Demetrius George looking for a 2nd rushing touchdown in the game. But he falls just short, about an inch. And now in the backfield, they got Gilliam. Can he get his 1st rushing touchdown here in this one? And he's got a touchdown. Dreadnoughts fighting for every inch. And that's all he needed was 1. And it was tough, but he managed to just pierce through the line there for the touchdown. That's a great run. Look at this, great blocking. And he's just keeping those legs moving, fighting. And look how close he was from almost being denied here. Hurley's on his back, trying to drop him down, but just couldn't do it in enough time. Touchdown, Dreadnoughts. So the San Antonio Dreadnoughts looking to tie things up here, 14 all. And the kick is good as they score again with another one of their running backs, Javonte Gilliam and Demetrius George, both with a touchdown on the ground here in this one. And a rushing touchdown from Geno Gannon as well. This game is lights out right now. They'll take this one from the 2. Ashland Boyd across the middle of the field. He's picked up and dropped down at the 23. It's a good tackle right there by McChesney on special teams. And back out onto the field comes Geno Gannon. The game is all tied up. This first half has been nothing short of amazing. And so line up here in the shotgun. Draw play up the middle, almost breaking free. That's a great tackle made right there by Jordan Cohen. Bernard Locker gains 5 yards. You see Rob trying to have a mom be a Cougars fan here. 2nd and 5. Geno Gannon's got the connection, but he won't get the first down. Falls a yard short. And throw into the flats. There goes Locker. Up the field. Stiff arm. Look at that. And Matt Jones on the sidelines with his helmet off, almost getting trucked also by Bernard Locker. And there goes Geno Gannon. He is out of there. Slides at the 49. Oh, man. You could tell that both of these quarterbacks are on their A game. Run up the middle. Locker breaking tackles. First down to the 40. He's got 41 yards off of 8 carries. These offenses are doing such a great job. These teams are doing such a great job because you even see great defenses by both of these teams as well. I mean, this has just been an outstanding performance and showing from both sides. This almost should have been game of the week. Single back formation under center. Geno Gannon. Play action. Looking. Throws into the flats. There goes Locker trying to go through 2 Dreadnoughts. That's not going to happen. Devontae Ruff blowing him up. He's also got some assistance there from Freddie Joyner. Looking to throw. Nice read. First down. Tavon Bryson to the 29. This game is excellent. Both sides giving it all. Making big play after big play. And another good read. Mason Maynard first down all the way to the 14-yard line. Another first down for Geno Gannon and the Cougars. And that's going to take us to the 2-minute warning of an extremely exciting first half of play. What a game this is. Single back formation. Geno Gannon looks, throws, and it's dropped there by London Lions. That was a dangerous pass that time. Looked like it could have been intercepted. He's lucky that that wasn't. One of his few incomplete passes of the day. So motion Locker out of the backfield. Now an empty set. Looking, throws, hits the slant. And that's going to be an automatic first down. Nolan Angelo with an obvious face mask penalty. 1st and goal. Cougars. London Lions catching and holding on to that one. They'll be right at the 3-yard line. Offset I formation, stack formation with the receivers to the right. They'll run it, and look at this Dreadnoughts defense, plugging them in the backfield. Nowhere to go for Bernard Locker. You got Eric Friedman. Another player that was involved in the potential Crusaders trade. Long-time Dreadnought, and this guy's a beast off the edge. 29 years old. You see him getting some help right there also. As Antonio Kellum had himself a great season last year. And here goes a scramble. Geno Gannon runs out of bounds. Come on, Madden. He's got to turn up the field. Stop going out. That's a touchdown. And here goes a motion over to the right side. They look a little bit weak there to the right side, too. They'll run it, but they'll try to run it up the gut, and the Dreadnoughts are able to stop it. So that is plugged, and they'll have to kick the field goal here. It'll at least give them the lead temporarily by 3, and Jerome Davis knocks it through. 17-14 is the score. So the offense going to get out to the 25-yard line. This game has been back and forth the entire way. They've got one timeout left. Unfortunately, they lost one of them due to a terrible challenge. Still put that on you, Frankie. Well, 1st and 10 here at the 25-yard line. They'll line up in the gun. And Matt Jones is going to fire one out to Amari Fort. There goes another throw. What a catch on Philly Jones, able to fire that one out to move the chains. Matt Jones going to be sacked on the play. William Vargas. Less than 30 seconds to go with one timeout. They're going to go with some play action. He's got good blocking. Pressure is coming. Throws one deep down the field, and it's going to be incomplete. 21 seconds left to go. Down by 3. Matt Jones is out of there, and he's got the first down. They get away with a face mask penalty right there. Referees don't call that one. As the Dreadnoughts will burn their final timeout, they're across midfield. 14 seconds. Pressure coming. Matt Jones gets to the outside, and he just starts out of bounds. He should have got more than that. I mean, I guess it's wise he went out for only 3 yards. He had a ton of space to work with. Matt Jones is going to just check it down here, not really digging that read. Should have just went with the Hail Mary throw. And that's going to be it for the first half of play, man. What a first half that was. San Antonio Dreadnoughts battling on the road here in Chicago against the Cougars, as the Cougars currently have the lead by 3 points. 17-14 is the score. Look at those numbers. Such a well-balanced game. If you are new to the Relocation Football League, man, looking to join, man, go ahead. Visit our website, relocationfootballleague.com. Fill out a player application today to join the RFL College Series. If you fill out an application today, you'll be in for this year's College Series, which is set to start up in August to early September, around that time. So you want to make sure you start your journey. Make sure you apply. So only a one-time fee of $5. Also, hey, if you've been a fan of the RFL or just looking to get swagged up some RFL merch, shout out to CB's for all the great designs he's made on our Redbubble store. Make sure to check us out at www.relocationfootballleague.com/redbubble-merch. Once again, relocationfootballleague.com/redbubble-merch. Make sure you guys cop up. But back to this game. This is everything we expected it to be. Just great play. Look, that was probably the top play of the first half, that defensive interception. Marvin Woolfolk, an absolute animal. I cannot wait to see what this second half holds for us, as the Chicago Cougars will be getting the football here. They'll take it from the 2-yard line. Ashland Boyd building up some speed. The crowd just roaring here on this one. Ready for the second half as they'll get to the 26.
Here we go! Here we go! Let's get him!
And out comes Gino Gannon. Team currently has a 3-point lead. Handoff, and what a powerful run by Denard Locker. 11 carries, 46 yards. Both of these teams the best at using multiple running backs. And that's going to be a broken tackle, but still the Dreadnoughts defense is all over it. It's a great play. Edmund Whiting, man, he's been around. Used to be a former San Antonio, not San Antonio, he used to be a former Bison, which is where he started out his career, then Houston Voyager. Now he's found himself here on the San Antonio Dreadnoughts. OG RFL fans will definitely remember Edwin Whiting, man. Still a dominant D and still getting playtime, too. There goes the screen. That's going to be incomplete. What a pass rush. We'll have to punt it away. There goes the punt. This one straight down the middle. All good, Rob. So I'll talk about that. Hey, it's not going to be 8 p.m. Eastern. Rob said he needs up until 8:15, so make sure you guys tune in. The Columbus Explorers will be taking on the Brooklyn Barons at 8:15 p.m. Eastern in Brooklyn, so make sure you guys tune in for that. That'll be the next game here today after this. We get back out onto the field. Here goes a motion. End around play, and he's off to the races. Lefty Whipper making the most out of that play, gaining 6 yards on the play, 2nd and 4. Pressure again, throws, there he goes. KJ up the field. Nice gain, still only his 2nd reception of the game. Got 33 yards. He's going up against one of the elite cornerback cores, so here goes the screen. Demetrius George, man, look how this guy flies. And that's one thing, when you're undersized and you just have that much speed, you can break tackles. You can see him just shedding off of guys because of that speed. That's a great first down run. Javonte Gilliam gets motion out of the backfield. Matt Jones, there goes KJ. Down to the 36, 9-yard gain, 2nd and 1. Javonte Gilliam, first down, still moving to the 30, gain of 6 yards. Dreadnoughts are on the prowl right now. Another screen set up there to Demetrius George. Splits through, jumps over the down lineman for the first down. This guy's an elite running back off those screens, I'm telling you. 1st and 10. And Dreadnoughts calling the perfect play calls right now. And Matt Jones trying to escape, and down he goes for a sack. Ramon Bryan with the sack right there. A loss of 7 yards, and the Cougars finally on this drive getting a break. Man, look at that play. Ramon Bryan, free agent defensive tackle that was scooped up some weeks ago for the Chicago Cougars. See him flipping in and out the starting role, making plays. 2nd and 17. There goes a nice throw. Incomplete. Nice hit. Forces the ball out of his hands. Now it's a long 3rd down. Is it an off-season pickup? Oh, okay. Never knew. And there goes pressure. He's got to throw it away, and there goes the impact of Marvin Wolfwalk once again. Absolute legend here in Chicago. Field goal attempt to tie this game up. The kick is good. I didn't want to say up twice, but Cooper, hey, puts it up and through there. 17 all is the score. Oh, it was free agency. Okay, yeah. I thought he signed this guy during the free agency during the season at some point. But here goes the return. We'll take this one out of the end zone. And a good tackle. Great special teams. He doesn't even get to the 20-yard line. Man, this game has been outstanding to watch. I mean, definitely a must-watch if you're an RFL fan. Instant classic. Gino Gannon looking, throws, and that's just off the mark. One of his few inaccurate throws. Usually don't see him miss wide open passes sometimes like that. But it's going to happen from time to time. And what a stiff arm. Cannot get away from the rest of the defense, though. And Nolan Angelo to bring him down. 1 yard gain. Got a trips into the boundary to the right side. Geno Gannon looking. He's going to be taken down, not sacked. Only 1 yard on the play. Excellent defense by the Dreadnoughts. These guys starting to really tune in and come alive. Looks like they might have made the right adjustments heading into the second half. Geno Gannon just trying to create a play. Just nothing open down the field. That's just great defense by the San Antonio Dreadnoughts. You see Gannon also try to stick in there as long as he could to wait to see if something would get open. Never did. So great job. Great job right there by Philly Jones on special teams. And that open field tackle on Kirby Britt. There's a grand opportunity for the San Antonio Dreadnoughts to take the lead here today. They have not posted a lead yet. Tied multiple times. Motion out of the backfield. Empty set. Matt Jones wide open. And he is fighting forward, trying to get the first down. He won't, but that's a nice gain of 9 on the first play. And that's also going to put Matt Jones north of 200 yards. He was right at 200 before that play. And Reggie Wilson, man, almost like an ageless tight end. Of course, his role has been significantly cut just last season. And he was with the Celtic Tigers, and he had a phenomenal season with them. Look at this, Demetrius George, first down. So we got 4 rush attempts for 21 yards. So many screen plays out of the backfield. Just so dangerous and exciting to watch for the San Antonio Dreadnoughts. And that's going to be a throwaway. Good coverage by the Cougars. Another motion out of the backfield. And Parker Palmer trying to get out there to cover him. Matt Jones throws. There goes a catch. And it looks like Wilson. Yep, Wilson almost got the first down. Oh, they'll give it to him. So a favorable spot. San Antonio Dreadnoughts once again are on the move. Play action. Marvin Woolfolk hit him as he throws. And that's just going to sail incomplete. Philly Jones getting a little bit jawy there with KJ. And Matt Jones got to throw it again, trying to go to KJ, but overshoots it. Good pass rush. Here goes the motion, formulating the bunch. And here goes the throw, and there goes Demetrius George again. Coming through in the clutch on third down. First down for the 26. And that's just the beauty of the RFL, man. You could have made a player, 3 years ago. He never got any burn. There's so many stories that just develop over time. Hey, Matt Jones was one of those guys. He was in the RFL draft back in season 3. Got his opportunity just last year to start for the Dreadnoughts, and now look where he's at. And on the same team, you see the same scenario here with Demetrius George. Play action, and down he's going to go. Will that count as a sack? No, they say at least got back to the line of scrimmage, so no sack there. High snap, draw play. Demetrius George shut down to just 2 yards on that one. Dreadnoughts, they can take the lead with a field goal from this distance, but they're looking to try to put some pressure on the Cougars. They want 6. Here goes a throw. That's incomplete. Man, if that was a little bit higher up, Markel Wilcox would have probably had a house call right there. Luckily, that wasn't the case. Here goes the kick by Cooper to take the lead, and it is good. Dreadnoughts lead it by 3, 20-17. Ashlyn Boyd not going to take it out the end zone. Geno Gannon back out onto the field. Hey, the Dreadnoughts have had this Cougars offense number the last couple of drives. Let's see if the Cougars have made some adjustments to try to get this offense going some more. Area 51 defense has actually been holding up pretty well. Geno Gannon throwing while on the move. That's a nice catch and all. Nice looking play, but it's going to be a loss of 2 yards. That's honestly a terrible spot, too, by the referees. Let's see where he caught this at. Why is he marked down at the 23? That's at least to the 25-yard line. Wow. Terrible spot. Referees really off here in this game. Geno Gannon throws, and that's almost picked off. What a play by Roosevelt Mixon. Read that like a textbook. They'll look to throw. They'll look to scramble. And he gets absolutely leveled. And it's going to be Dreadnoughts football. Trying to put on a move, and he gets crushed this time by Nolan Angelo. Hey, remember last time you ran through my hit, not going to run through this one. Absolutely creams the rookie right there. And that is going to be Dreadnoughts football in excellent field position. That was one heck of a monstrous hit. Got a bunch inside the outside receiver, all at the right side of Matt Jones. He'll go over the middle. Nice catch. Malcolm Buchanan. Second and 4. And he'll throw, and a nice catch again. Amari Fort catching up to that one, moving the chains. Really love what I'm seeing out of the Dreadnoughts in this second half. Of course, it was back and forth, but it looks like the San Antonio Dreadnoughts, they've made the right adjustments so far coming out of that locker room. This will be probably the last play of the third quarter. Actually, it won't, as that goes out of bounds, stops the clock, which, how is the clock still running? Anyway, that's going to be the end of the third. RFL community, you know what to do. Put your fours up in the chat. The San Antonio Dreadnoughts leading right now, 20-17. A lot of motioning out of the backfield. Looking, throws, and there goes Wilson. Nice reception. It's third down for San Antonio. Hey, Chicago Cougars are looking to get these guys off the field. These guys have been great in the red zone. And one area they haven't been too successful at this year, which is crazy to think about it, has been the pass game. These guys 28th in the file in the ARC. 284 yards about given up per game. And there goes Marvin Woolfolk. It's not going to matter. Touchdown, Dreadnoughts. Wow. Aiden Mahill injured on the play. And so it comes at a cost for the San Antonio Dreadnoughts, but this is going to be a 10-point lead now for San Antonio. Marvin Woolfolk once again right there with the pressure, but the slant off that edge splits is just wide open, and it's just the perfect read by Matt Jones. We'll take this one from about the 3, excuse me, the 1. Ashlyn Boyd goes down at the 21. Hey, Chicago Cougars are going to need some pep in their step right now offensively. 3 drives that these guys have been stalemated. The last one ending in a fumble that turned into 7 for the San Antonio Dreadnoughts. And so Geno Gannon looked like he's trying to create plays. I think these wide receivers, they got to get open. They got to make some plays. Tough to do that against this defense, though. Area 51 is in full effect, but look at Geno Gannon getting chased from behind. He fumbles again, and it's going to be Dreadnoughts football at the 38. This could be overturned, though. Did he lose the football after hitting the ground? Yeah, it looked like his elbow hit the ground first. That ball was not out yet until his elbow hit the ground. Hopefully they review that. It did not look like he lost the ball until the last minute. And there goes the booth review. A great effort play by Geno Gannon, but you just don't want him running the ball too much at this stage in the game. When you see him get in this mode late in games like this, especially after a fumble, that's usually where it's tough. And he doesn't have, he just does not have those plays that's going to help move the offense down the field consistently, trying to create plays on his own. You just cannot have him in that mode. So that's why these wide receivers got to step up. That's going to be overturned. Gannon looking, pressured again. Downey's going to go for a sack. Edmund Whiting shutting it down. 5th sack this season. That's the first sack for San Antonio, surprisingly. Can't really see what the receivers are running down the field, but it looks like, once again, everything locked down the field. Not actually, though. It looks like he probably would have had London Lions had he waited a little bit. Now they're looking at a 2nd and 20. Geno Gannon's got to stick in the pocket a little bit to try to see if he can find someone open. And that's going to be broken up, incomplete. Man. Dreadnoughts are not holding back whatsoever. They are absolutely bringing it to the Chicago Cougars here in the second half. Gannon's going to have to unload one down the field. Throws while on the move, and it's going to be caught for a first down. What a play by Gannon to Contavious Henderson. And so Rob's calling for a sub for Contavious Henderson and the Lions. That's a great throw. RFL rules are home teams do have an opportunity to make one sub during the game. And coach is calling for the change of the wide receivers. Contavious Henderson and Lions getting switched. So we'll see how that pans out. That was a great play. 1st and 10. Geno Gannon looking, throws. There goes Contavious Henderson. Man, taking a huge hit from Javonte Ruff. The first down. Looks like cover 0. Both the safeties are in the box. Geno Gannon's got to make the right read. Someone's got to win it on a man beater. Throws. There's a flag, and it's going to be incomplete. That's just great coverage. And roughing the passer. Roughing the passer is going to be an automatic first down. Jordan Cohen giving up that play there. Cougars are on the move. This is the drive they needed. Empty set. Geno Gannon scrambling. Gets away from Friedman, and he slides, learning his lesson. Another empty set, this time flipped. And trying to scramble down, he goes for a sack. That's McManus coming through, blowing that play up. It's 3rd and 17.
What is that?
You can hear displeasure of the Chicago fans. One guy is shouting out, "Why can't we score?" Hopefully this is the drive for those Chicago fans. But Geno Gannon, man, facing a 3rd and 17. This defense shutting it down. If you got the first down, take it. If not, just kick the field goal to make it a 1-possession game. There goes a shot to the end zone. Touchdown! Oh my goodness! Did he just make that catch? London Lions with an unbelievable one-hand snag. Incredible. Throws up the one-on-one ball, and look at this Odell Beckham-like catch. Wow. Touchdown, Cougars. That's got to be probably catch of the year. Here goes the extra point. It's good, and they are within a field goal. 27-24 is the score. That just happened. Unbelievable. Big shout out to Darius Dallas once again, man. Let's get those hashtag ReloGang in the chat. He's donated $100 here. Man, shout out to you, man. Much appreciated. Definitely means a lot, man. This is a crazy game right now. So how will Matt Jones and the San Antonio Dreadnoughts respond? There's still a lot of football left in this final quarter, man. This is a game we've got right here. Here goes a run. Javonte Gilliam gets to the 30. And this season, this Chicago Cougars defense has been very spotty in the fourth quarter. And so they've already had their struggles on stopping this well-balanced offensive attack of the Dreadnoughts. They're going to have to come through in the clutch if they want a shot at getting back in this game. Goes pressure, throws, that's going to be caught. Amari Fort, I do not believe he's got forward progress, so he's inches short. This is a huge down. And they're going to shut it down. There's a flag on the field, though. Holding by the offense. Hey, if you're the Cougars, you got to decline this. Aiden Mahill is back in the game here. They accept it. All right, they better get the stop. This could come back to bite them. I guess they're doing it for field position. But Matt Jones, can he get the first down? Throws off his back foot, and it's going to be incomplete. Tried to throw the jump ball to Cam Jones. Great defense. And they'll have to punt it away. The Chicago Cougars are going to get the football back. No fair catch call. Taken down immediately at the 36.
Do what you do.
And here goes Geno Gannon. 13 of 22. 147 passing yards. A passing touchdown. No interceptions. And a rushing touchdown. That last touchdown pass to the London Lions was amazing. Can they do it again for the lead? Geno Gannon, little hezzy, but he's not going to catch the defense snapping right there. Stanley McQueeston gets the sack, loss of 8 yards.
Let's go.
Matt Jones flexing on the Cougars fans here on the sidelines. And Geno Gannon, you can see the little hesitation just trying to catch the defense. But that did not fake out McQueeston at all. Did a great job. Nice little swim move. Goes right around over the top and wraps up Geno Gannon nicely there. Looking. And down he goes again for a sack. Stanley McQueeston, 2 back-to-back sacks. A loss of 3. 5th sack this season. And right now, I kind of, well, looks like everything was shut down, but Geno Gannon probably should have waited a little bit to see if something could possibly get open. I didn't see it, though, probably getting open there on that play. And once again, great coverage by the Dreadnoughts. And there he goes. Gets to the outside. Throws on the move. He's got it. Will they give him forward progress? First down, Cougars. Geno Gannon does it. Unbelievable play once again. This rookie's amazing. Look at this. He could have scrambled, but no. He's just getting better and better as the season goes on. Did you see that play? That's a veteran play right there. Incredible. Empty set. They try to blitz him. There he is to the outside. He's trying. He looks like he's tired. But he cuts up the field. He's got to slide. He doesn't, but he gets the first down. He is dead tired right now. And I think he needs to halt it right now at this point in the game, trying to make plays with his legs. That was a phenomenal scramble still by Geno Gannon. And honestly, I think if he wasn't tired, he would have ran out of bounds. Geno Gannon, man, just growing into the clutchness in which we saw in college. There goes a shot down the field. Oh, what a dangerous pass that was. That could have ended all the momentum right there. He throws that into triple coverage. I think he's gassed right now. I think that's the issue. He is absolutely gassed. Hey, you got time. I think the Cougars need to mix in the run. They're passing way too much at this point. Got to get the pressure off Geno Gannon. Still going to pass here. And Geno Gannon, he is going to fumble. It's picked up by Marcus Knight. And he'll get to the 42. It's a tackle for loss. Now you can't scramble. I think right here, you got to play for momentum. Look for a play. If it's there, take it. But honestly, in my opinion, I would probably run the football somewhere up the middle just to get in field goal range to at least be able to know that we can tie this game up. They got one of the best kickers in terms of leg strength in the league. And there goes Geno Gannon. He's got to slide. Doesn't slide, but hey, that's good enough. I was going to say that if they didn't run the football, that's what they got to do. Geno Gannon just take off. Would have liked to see him slide, though. But they are at least in field goal range here on 4th and inches. But the question is, what are the Cougars going to do? I really hope that these guys do not fake a field goal here. I mean, we've seen it be successful this season, a lot more than years past, but hey, you're playing to just tie this game up right now. Geno Gannon, man, he is absolutely gassed trying to make plays. So it should be a makeable kick right here for Jerome Davis as the kick is up and he knocks down the 48-yarder with ease. 27-27 is the score. Unbelievable game. So now the pressure is on Matt Jones in the offense of the Dreadnoughts, who's honestly still been doing a great job here in this one. But they've found themselves in a little bit of a quicksand here. The offense is halted a bit. And they need to pick that back up. They got more than enough time to drive down the field. I think, you move down the field, you run the football, run it like a normal offense, get down, run out this defense, do not force plays. They're going to look to pass here, though, on 1st down. And there goes Matt Jones down. He's going to go for a sack. William Vargas recording his 5th of the season for him as well. There goes Brick Squad. Waka Flocka Flame is recording. Speaking of Brick, man, he fell down like he ran into a brick wall right there. Goes through the double team, and William Vargas shuts it down. Under 3 minutes left to go. 4-man rush. They got the double team. And here goes a scramble. Down he goes for a sack once again. Tank Flanagan getting to Matt Jones. 3rd and 13. 6 sacks for the Chicago Cougars and 5 for the Dreadnoughts. This game is insane. Man, almost found himself a lane to make a play there. And this secondary, they're turning up now. One more shot to try to convert. Last play before the 2-minute warning hits. And he is out of there. Matt Jones gets the 1st down, but he fumbles. What happened, though? They blew the ball dead? I'm not sure what just happened right there. Did they go back on their fumble call? Weirdness. I guess they went back on it. 1st and 10 at the 40. Empty set, pump fake. Matt Jones throws. Demetrius George reaches out for the 1st down. Under 2 minutes to go, and Marvin Woolfolk won't get him, but that is a sack, the 3rd for William Vargas. Cougars cannot afford to give up a 1st down. 3-man rush, throws to the sidelines. That's going to be Actually, it's going to be complete. Complete on the other side at the 46. Crucial third down. Looking, scrambling. They cannot give up the first here. And did they stop him? No, it's a first down. Dreadnoughts playing to get in the field goal range. Scrambling. And he's got the first down. He's got a slide. Goes to the 19. Timeout is called. Matt Jones looking like he's going to put it away with his legs in the clutch. Cougars call their first timeout. Here goes a handoff. What a cutback by Javonte Gilliam. He won't get it. Looks like to the 15. Second timeout burned by the Chicago Cougars. 33 seconds left. There goes Gilliam again. And a first down, almost breaking free for the touchdown. And that should definitely seal it. And Matt Jones clutching out this win. Still don't know if, we haven't seen a kick block for such a long time. Kirby Britt. Man, automatic first down given up anyway off the face mask penalty.
Come on, guys.
26 seconds left, ball at the 4-yard line. And if I'm the Dreadnoughts, I'm running this football. I am running this football. I give it to Javonte Gilliam. There he goes, shut down. Cougars will burn their final timeout. Although it won't really make a difference. 23 seconds left. Dreadnoughts still looking to see if they can punch it in. Here goes Ryan Brinkler. Gets absolutely hammered on that hit by Sherman Friedman. And San Antonio Dreadnoughts better hold on to this timeout and use it in the final seconds. Man, what a hit. Here goes the field goal attempt. In the final seconds for the game. Kick is up and the kick is good. San Antonio Dreadnoughts come in Chicago and pull off the upset over the Cougars. Final score, 30-27. What a game. Let's get GG's in the chat. If you haven't already, smash that like button. Make sure to hit that like button and subscribe to the RFL. If you are new, turn on the notification bell to be notified every time we go live for a game such as this. Man, an instant classic. San Antonio Dreadnoughts are going to improve to 5-1 on the season as the Chicago Cougars will fall to 4-3, looking to bounce back the following week. That was an excellent game. Came down to the wire. Man, nothing really too much to say about that. Just an instant classic. A game that if you missed it, man, you missed out, but you can always catch the replay. Let's go ahead and get a look at the stats here in this game. Matt Jones, he was 29 of 39. He clutched out this win big time for the San Antonio Dreadnoughts, man. Those scrambles in the final seconds of the game were absolutely clutch. And also, he was very accurate for the most part throughout this game. 74%, 282 yards passing at the touchdown, had the one interception. And Geno Gannon, man, he came through towards the end there for the Cougars. But unfortunately, just couldn't stop Matt Jones in the final seconds. He was 14 of 24 there, only 168 passing yards though. I do feel that it's just throwing the football a little bit too much with him, especially late in the game. Should have ran, mixing the run game some more. Denard Locker only 12 carries, but look at the average. Almost 4 yards per carry, 47 yards on the ground. Didn't have a rushing touchdown. Geno Gannon did though, had 12 carries, same amount as Locker with a rushing touchdown. And 12 carries for Javonte Gilliam, another great average on the ground for the running back, except here for the Dreadnoughts, as Gilliam had 46 yards and a touchdown. Matt Jones leading in rushing yards with 76 rushing yards off of 7 scrambles, and most of those yards came in the clutch there, as I mentioned, in the fourth, which we'll break down. Demetrius George, absolute stud, man. Only 5 carries. Look at this average.
He's just a beast in those shotgun sets when they spread out the defense. You give him even the smallest bit of space, and this little guy is only 5'8", 196 pounds. You can see right here, he goes off. Got a touchdown as well rushing. It was the first offensive touchdown of the game for the Dreadnoughts as well. We get a look at the receiving end of things. Look at this, Demetrius George leading all receivers, and not only receiving yards, but receptions as well. Yeah, 10 receptions in this one. Didn't have a receiving touchdown, but still a touchdown on the day. London Lions had an incredible one-hand touchdown, man. Probably catch of the year. 3 catches for 53 yards. Malcolm Buchanan, 4 catches for 53 yards and a touchdown as well. A couple of notable guys to mention. Maury Fort with 52 yards. Contavious Henderson with 50. Cam Jones still not having, a ton of targets. He did get targeted quite a bit. Hold up, guys. It's getting stuffed up. My bad. Here in this cold basement. But Cam Jones had himself 42 yards. Tavon Bryson. Okay, I guess the other guy's not really worth mentioning because they didn't have that many yards or no touchdowns. Gonna look at blocking, man. A lot of sacks given up. Look at this. 3 sacks given up by C.J. McFarland, center of the Dreadnoughts. Yeesh. 2 given up there by Darrell Mabin, and 2 given up by, I think that's Sean Hayden. So quite a bit of sacks given up in this one. Probably can fault that a little bit, though, on the quarterbacks trying to do too much and extending towards the defenders. And we look at the defense here. Tommy Martin led in tackles here for the Cougars, 13. A lot of assists with 10 out of those 13. Philly Jones had 11 tackles here, 8 solo, and 10 tackles for Exo Bankston, 4 solo. We get a look at leaders in tackles for loss. Had Freddie Joyner, the free safety for the Dreadnoughts, and Seth Hope. This has got to be changed up because Seth Hope is definitely not African-American. Suppose to change this guy's look. He definitely came from the Red Dragons. I'm pretty sure that's the Red Dragons' old linebacker. He's definitely not African-American. But we get a look at the sacks. Leading in sacks is William Vargas. He had 3 sacks here in this one. Stanley McQueeston had himself 2 sacks. Benjamin Kuhn, you got to put the D in there because, Madden wouldn't let us put that name in there. But Kuhn had himself a sack, as well as Lance McManus, Ramon Bryan, Tank Flanagan. Man, a lot of guys with sacks. Edmund Whiting, Ed Ritter, and Marvin Woolfolk. Yep, see my mom, she know about the cold basement, man. And interception today from Ed Ritter off of that pass deflection, man. How about it? DN getting a pick 6, man. That's awesome. Pass deflections leading in that category, Roosevelt Mixon. He played stellar defense out there. A big reason on why Geno Cannon struggled to find open receivers. He had to Benjamin Kuhn with a forced fumble, as well as Philly Jones and Nolan Angelo. Let's go ahead and get a look at the safeties. No safeties. And the 1 defensive touchdown off the pick 6 from Ed Ritter. Nothing on special teams, so that's it for the statistics side of things. Let's go ahead and break down this game. First, getting a look at, okay, I like breaking down the sack so I can figure out why the sack happened. I still do not know why this is delayed, man. I hate this. I'm going to try to work with this. For some reason, this is delayed, but look at this. You know what I'm going to do? I'm actually move over because I have my PC screen one way and then my TV the other. So the TV, of course, we know is real time. So I'll go move. Oh, man. But I can't hear sounds. I guess I don't need to hear sounds. I got to take my headset off. So I won't be able to hear anything, but I'll just break it down. It's weird when you hear the sound and then you go from not having any sound to hearing how loud I was actually talking for the game. So let me go ahead and move over. Should be in good position here to break this down. So Matt Jones, let me get closer to as well. I want to do these breakdowns. You guys know I love doing the breakdowns and just breaking down everything. So you look at the sack. This is just Marvin Woolfolk just dominating off the edge. He's working on Archibald right here. Look at him. Too fast and too strong. Absolutely bullies right through. No time for anything to get open. At best, probably should have hit Demetrius George at this point. You should know, as a quarterback, when you don't have anything open right away, go to your check down. Matt Jones should have definitely went this route and led Demetrius George up the field, throwing it up towards the 40. But I guess the pressure just got there a little bit too fast for Matt Jones to really think about what to do in that situation. He's still a young guy, still not the highest overall, so he's going to have these mistakes from time to time. Definitely should have thrown it into the flats, but Marvin Woolfolk, just being Marvin Woolfolk, man, dominant defensive end in this league, has been for years, and he's still considered outside linebacker. He's done it all. He can play linebacker, he can play DN, but he has been very dominating, off the edge as a DN for the Chicago Cougars since Roby has experimented with him at that position to really put him anywhere, but he's showing his worth there at the end position. You get a look at this here. This is, I think this was the interception. Yeah, this was the interception right here, bunch formation, and we see the 2 safety high look, and really doesn't have anything open. He probably would have had this open later on, but you can see the pressure starting to get there. Look who it is again. Marvin Woolfolk. Get off me, son. Goes right off, and he's trying to go to his check down this time, but Woolfolk, he jumps so high. Look at this vertical. It's LeBron James out there. This dude doesn't even use his hands to get the pass deflection. He throws it, hits him right in the face. His helmet gets the deflection. And somehow, it's like this guy's playing soccer, head-butting it up for the score, the goal, as they like to call it. But this was more so, like I was saying during the game, like an alley-oop. There goes the lay, and the dunk is the touchdown off this pick 6 here by Ed Ritter. That was amazing. That was probably one of the best defensive scores I've seen in a while. Let's get a look at that from Ed Ritter's perspective, working through the double team. Boom. There it goes. Alley. Touchdown. Beautiful play. That was amazing. Then look at Woolfolk. Not only does he give him the alley-oop, he chases him down like he's Tyreek Hill, almost catching up to him, putting the arm over the shoulder. Look at him. Following this guy all the way to the end zone for the touchdown. He doesn't even celebrate with his man. Wow, he's just in the end zone. He say, hey, look, this is technically my touchdown, so I'm going to be in the end zone with you, my guy. Touchdown right there. That's a beautiful play by Chicago Cougars defense. A nice 25-yard reception right there. I don't think that was anything special other than yards gained. And then you got Demetrius George off the pitch right here. This kid's just been amazing on all the outside zone plays. This is a tackle that just has to be made. Dwayne Bourne, another free agent pickup for the Cougars. He's been great for the Cougars, to be honest, but got to make that tackle. Got to make that tackle. And this is what makes Demetrius George such a special talent for the San Antonio Dreadnoughts. Look, I'm shedding off of that, keeping his footing. And not only that, it's like the acceleration after breaking the tackle is what makes the difference. Look at this. Boom. Still keeps the legs pumping. Gets out of there. Touchdown. This guy is incredible to watch. Very entertaining. He's really reminding me of Abuki Johnson. What other players in the league? Vic Cage style of player. Like he's not the premier guy at running back, but he can help out in so many other ways other than being the star. We get a look at this play right here. Geno Gannon just scrambling in for the touchdown right here. I don't even know how he managed to split through this. It got right on by and then breaks the arm tackle of Stanley McQueeston, trying to wrap him up and slaps it right off. Touchdown right there. 7th rushing touchdown of the season. Nukes the ball in the end zone. That's just a great play by Geno Gannon. That was just the first quarter, man. He had a lot of exciting plays in this game. There was a sack here on this next play, and this was, he got a little bit of time here off of this fake, but Matt Jones, at this point, should have probably found something open, but nothing was open yet. None of the routes developed. Probably should have went to Kirby Britt. Yeah, definitely should have went to Kirby Britt because nobody's on him. Gotta bring over my, had to bring over my, Stream Deck. I had to look at that to figure out what the name was. This nose getting runny again. I don't like you guys hearing that sound. Let me mute again. This basement, man, I'm telling you. It's like I'm in Antarctica. But throw here, and he tried to throw. Got sacked. Absolutely smashed there. Ed Ritter had himself one heck of a game. Sack right there on the play. And sorry, I can't see you guys' comments if you're commenting right now. I just want to break down these plays and, of course, look back at that if possible. And the San Antonio Dreadnoughts were able to score with their 2nd rushing touchdown of the game. Javonte Gilliam just being patient. And what you really want to see right here, You got to make this tackle, Tommy Martin. What are you doing? You know, keep running down. And actually, it's a good job by Gilliam because what he does is he keeps his patience and he stays behind his lineman. So it makes it difficult for the free Cougars to be able to find a lane to tackle him from. And he runs into all this traffic, just keeps the legs moving, fighting through it all. And look at him. You would think this is going to be a stop right at the 1-yard line. Hurley's got him. He's got him right there at that point. But then he just turns right up. Look at the effort. Turns right up the field. Still hasn't hit the ground yet. And at this point right here, he's broken the plane. That's a touchdown. You can see knee hasn't touched the ground yet. And that's the score. San Antonio Dreadnoughts in there for 6. That was a great effort run for the touchdown. Nothing else on instant replay there for the second quarter. Let's go ahead and get a look at the sack here. The Cougars did a pretty good job, holding up for Geno Gannon. He wasn't sacked, I don't believe, at all until the second half. But you can see everything covered. Probably could have gone to the out route here. But, you would have really had to get that out probably right there at that point and lead him outwards. That's the route to go to, but he's looking this direction, obviously. Probably not the main read. Everything shut down. Probably should have went here. I mean, he's literally got Friedman turned all the way around. Should have just threw that, but I guess you got Big Ugly right here in your face, and he's coming free. You're not looking in that direction. You're thinking, I got to get out of Dodge, and he still gets sacked. So that's just a great play right there by Ramon Bryan, bringing him down. Try to position this mic in a way to where it's like in front of me, but I got this cord that I'm working with. And that's it for the third quarter. A lot of recaps, it looks like, for the fourth, man. The fourth quarter is where things really got interesting. This was the play where, it was just a great read by Matt Jones. Hits the slant here, and the press just was not good here by Philly Jones, and he runs into all the collision right here. This is like a pick play. Look at that. Runs into all the traffic. That leaves Malcolm Buchanan wide open on his slant. Matt Jones is seeing it, even with the pressure coming off the edge. And one thing that was underrated about Matt Jones is this guy's got one of the highest throw under pressure ratings in the league. 91 throw under pressure, so he's actually really good in these situations. You can see that pressure right there by Marvin Woolfolk. There's just so much space here in the middle of the field. Gets it off, throws an accurate pass. Nice catch, and it's just free access right there to the end zone. Touchdown, Dreadnoughts. Going up the field, here goes a fumble. And this was on Geno Gannon, I believe. Yep, trying to scramble here. And he's got a defensive back chasing him down. Geno Gannon still technically almost outrunning him. I think this was the one that got overturned. Yeah, his elbow hit the ground, so not worth reviewing that. This was the first sack on Geno Gannon by the Dreadnoughts. And I think the second half is where Area 51 really showed up for the Dreadnoughts here. Look at the coverage. There's just nothing open. Probably should have gone in the flats, but not really. That's probably his only shot at this point. But he's looking for something to get open. Oh, there it goes. Definitely should have probably went here. Definitely should have went there. That's wide open. But he runs where the receivers are not going. I'm not sure what he was doing on this play. This play was shot from the get-go, and he runs right into Edmund Whiting for the sack. We keep going on. Geno Gannon, this was, I think, one of his best plays, scrambling out of the pocket and just making a play. Look at this. Runs outside the pocket. Look at this. This is a cross-body throw. He could scramble, but look where the chains are. That's way up there. Geno Gannon just baiting him in and just making a Jabri Jackson type of throw here across his body on the money. Look at that throw. He made a couple of these throws. That was picture perfect. Look at that. Great job also by Contavious Henderson coming back to the football. And a huge first down. Geno Gannon. Oh, hold on. Got to take a break again, guys. Jeez. All right. Empty set. Geno Gannon. Oh, man. Another missed opportunity. Another missed opportunity possibly here for Geno Gannon. You got Jamil Darby. Looks like he was probably going to get open. Throw this in the open space. That's a touchdown. But he's feeling pressured. And he pretty much spins right into the sack. So Either way, the next play, though, they come up with a 22-yard touchdown. Geno Gannon looking throws here, the one-on-one ball, and what may be the catch of the year, London Lions. Man, Odell'ing it. Yeesh. If you want to put it into perspective, C.J. Robinson in this, if you talk about RFL players. London Lions has been one of the better wide receivers in the league to make those contested catches. You can see it right there. I mean, that was amazing. Geno Gannon getting sacked on this play. Let's see what happened here. Breaking this down. And just nowhere to go. Well, honestly, once again, just missing the read. There goes the London Lions. He's sitting there wide open on the sidelines. Pressure is there, though, however, but he should have definitely made that throw earlier. Takes the sack. Here goes another scrambling play for a first down. They needed 21 yards. They got exactly that off this play by Geno Gannon. This was a huge pickup block by Marcus Knight. Gets to the outside. And look at this. Geno Gannon scrambling. Look at this play also by Tavon Bryson. Just these guys being on cue. Stops and then works in the open space. Geno Gannon again on the move. First down. That was huge. And that's all they got other than the game-winning field goal here. So, hey, man, I'm going to have to hop off of here, man. It's been a really need some napkins or something, man. I need to blow my nose. But as always, appreciate you guys showing up and supporting the RFL. Make sure you smash that like button, subscribe if you haven't already. It's your boy Smitty, RFL Commissioner and play-by-play commentator. I will see you guys at the game later on at 8:15 p.m. Eastern, while Roby will be calling an NRC divisional matchup there in the north with the Columbus Explorers on the road going to Brooklyn to take on those Barons. And so make sure you guys tune in for that. Definitely should make for another great game. And with that, I'm out. Peace.